An exclusive. Take a look at this.
The monster design for Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde looks amazing.
Merchandise reveal, The Exorcist Believer.
Okay guys, we are back at Universal Studios Orlando. It is time for another Halloween Horror Nights 2023 update. Did something get announced? Yeah, all the houses, all the scare zones, all the shows. So we're gonna talk about the whole rundown of all that. I'm also gonna talk about the stuff that hasn't been announced yet that's gonna be happening here and also Universal Studios Hollywood. Halloween Horror Nights shirt of the day is from 2017. We got, first off, we got the hat, because the icon was Bones, kind of the icon, and then we got the shirt. So on that note, let's play the commercial.
The best nightmares never end. Join the Shining, Saw, and an all-new American Horror Story.
Now, I just flew in for my trip from California. Those videos for Midsummer and all the HHN Hollywood stuff will be delayed a couple days.
Okay.
What is outside that?
My taxi. Look at you. You're like a one-man filming team.
Someone got a new name
Look at
tag?
that. Now I have my name tag to go with my job tag, so I got Labby the Cabbie right there. It's not done yet. We're gonna get, I think, a sign on the back that says taxi, and I got a bell, which is not bad, but sometimes it gets noisy out here, so we gotta get something louder so that I can, you know, clear a path.
You need a plane card, put it in the little spokes,
Yeah.
and they'll hear you're coming down,
And
yeah.
then they know I'm coming.
So the question of the day.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of people when they go to Halloween Horror Nights, they're called chicken. Where's your favorite place to get chicken nuggets?
Oh, wow. Popeyes. I like spicy chicken nuggets, so I gotta go to Popeyes. An exclusive. Take a look at this. What's in the box? Got some maps.
Yeah.
And I got my towels. But I could put other stuff in there too. Ice cream. All right. If you need a taxi, call Labby the Cabbie today.
All right, I'll see you later, buddy.
What a national treasure. So we're gonna do a rundown of when we get into the scare zone of what it's gonna be. We're also gonna talk about the houses throughout the day. The first scare zone that you're gonna walk into, the main little area, it's gonna be Dr. Oddfellow's collection of horror. Dr. Oddfellow will lure you into Halloween Horror Nights with the premise of immortality. As he lifts the veil of all the horrors to come, you'll soon realize you may not even survive the night. We will be making other videos talking about the whole backstory behind Dr. Oddfellow and kind of explaining the lore for you guys. I know you guys like that because it's very confusing and convoluted sometimes. They have the truss work up here.
So overnight, this truss work has popped up. We'll see more stuff pop up throughout the streets, but I guess it's not going down towards Minions. Just strange, that's where it's been for a very long time. I think since The Walking Dead was here, right? That they had the scare zone up here. Now the lighting here for HHN is kind of like bunnies. They just multiplied overnight. There's just more lighting put up all over the place.
The next scare zone over here, we talked about this a little earlier, but it's gonna be the Dark Zodiac. Dr. Oddfellow has entered a dark dimension to harness the power of the Zodiac and live forever. He twists the signs into malevolent beings who foretell your doom. As his star rises, yours falls. Every single scare zone, kind of like last year, Creative really wanted to kind of connect the scare zones with the overall story. It's all gonna be about Dr. Oddfellow. We're gonna tell you how it all connects throughout the next couple videos.
All right, so the main truss work here, if we come down here, we can see power cords are being run backstage by Villainscon. They have some designs on the bottom of the truss work. Kind of this very, almost kind of a steampunk vibe to it. It's all rusted and distressed.
Now, before we go see the new Halloween Horror Nights 2023 merchandise, let's talk about another house that they officially announced. So it's gonna be the Exorcist Believer. And then they also had a little trailer for it, so let's play the trailer right now.
This week, we'll be talking about a conspiracy over 2 decades in the making. We'll uncover the truth about what's really going on at Halloween Horror Nights. The signs are everywhere, hiding in how many times have you gone to rapes? Yes,
Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop.
What the?
and think it's all an act. Those of us who ignore the signs and go alone. What if the legend of HHN is more than just a legend?
The Exorcist Believer.
The trailers back in the day used to go so hard. I feel like this year's have been kind of tame a little bit. So the description for the house is going to be Exorcist Believer, an evil awakened. 2 missing girls have been found with no memory of what happened to them. Wherever they went, the ultimate evil has returned with them. Enter the most terrifying scenes from the Blumhouse film. Now again, this is just strange because the film doesn't come out till like kind of late October, week and a half like before HHN ends. A weird marketing tactic. I don't think this merchandise is going to sell very well because people haven't seen the film, so they don't have a reason to go buy the merchandise. But let's go look at it now.
The preview merch is going to be here at 5 and Dime, and also the All Hallows Eve boutique over at Islands of Adventure. So let's go see how it looks. Merchandise reveal, The Exorcist Believer. This is how the little display is set up. So first up, we're looking at $15 for new glass. We Shall Fear No Evil, and then there's the house with the 2 girls, and then Halloween Horror Nights 2023 on the back. Now for $30, we have a new t-shirt, We Shall Fear No Evil, and it's that same design. I'm not the biggest fan of this shirt. Now on the sleeve it says Exorcist Believer, and then right on the back, I say Halloween Horror Nights 2023. Now they still have the Stranger Things shirt, See You in the Fog mugs, and also the Stranger Things hat, and they got a restock on the See You in the Fog.
I haven't bought a single shirt this year, and I own like 75 Halloween Hornet shirts. They're just not speaking to me or vibing with me. Last of Us and Exorcist shirts are white. I don't really wear white shirts for Halloween Hornets. They've never really had white shirts because sweating, you're drinking alcohol, you're having pizza fries. White shirts get extremely dirty really quick. So that's why I don't wear white shirts when it comes to Halloween Hornets, because you're gonna have like pit stains and pizza fry sauce all over you. The design's not very impactful. Look at the old Exorcist shirt. Great design. I love it, right? I wanna rock that. This one, I don't know, it just kind of feels like clip arty, and then the text being above just weirdly placed in the font. The shirt doesn't vibe with me. I haven't seen a single person wearing it. I've been told there's so much merchandise coming. Save your money right now because there's so much coming. There is some good stuff in the pipeline, so don't be worried.
Now we just have some more design at the bottom of the truss work. Time to go into the next scare zone in Central Park, and we'll talk about what's coming.
So the scare zone when you're heading into Central Park, gonna be Jungle of Doom, Expedition Horror. In the 1920s, Dr. Oddfellow ventured deep into the darkest jungle, performing horrific experiments on nature. Now his monstrous creations are running amok and are coming after you.
This is the truss work with lighting that we've seen before, but this is new. Look at this, like, abandoned ruins. So it looks like the scare actor will be able to walk up here on the stage. You can see a fogger right there. You know, they're going to add more details throughout the next coming days and weeks. The structure is massive, but then there's also another ruin that's kind of tilted, and they'll probably add some more details to this wall over here. But then we have another fogger right over here. So this will be a heavily fogged area, because we got back-to-back foggers within like 5 feet of each other. In the bushes, we can see there's a bunch of new speaker systems. We have a bunch of power cables set up right down there. If you come over here, we have some new lights. So it looks like the lights will be shining up at the trees. And it's interesting because there's like zip ties going up the tree. So I'm wondering if they're gonna have lights running all the way up there or just power cable. There's some more speakers over here. And over here, this is, again, probably gonna be a ruin toppling over. And then another fog machine. So many fog machines, I'm digging it. More speaker work, more electrical. There's just cords running everywhere. I'm guessing to power all the lights in this scare zone. There's another fog machine out here. And some more speakers pop up here.
The team is going balls to the wall with lighting, speakers, and fog this year. I am so excited to see what they pull off technically within all these scare zones.
Scare zone, they have like these roots and this moss. So we have one on the right, and there's gonna be one on the left. One on the left, again, same great design. And we have another fogger down there.
Now, one of the things you guys kept messaging me, because it wasn't announced, was Megan. Megan's still coming. Universal just still hasn't announced it yet. It's gonna be, again, this like kind of weird pop-up dance meet and greet thing. They're gonna have it in Universal Studios Hollywood and then also Universal Studios Orlando. I wonder if they'll just keep it as a surprise, right? That they're just gonna have it pop up, or will they have a little commercial and teaser saying that Megan is coming? She's coming, don't worry, Megan will be here.
Some lighting that popped up here in Springfield above the comic book shop. Now we were talking about how the wait time little screen was burnt out about a week and a half ago, and look, and magically Universal fixed it. It's not like Disney where you have to wait around for 7 months for them to fix something. They get it fixed within like a week or two, so that's awesome. Good job, Universal. By Men in Black, we got some new truss work that popped up. Is this gonna be the big truss work to go back to one of the houses? And then right above the restrooms, we can see some more lighting that just popped up. And then above where the lockers are, more lighting has popped up. And then more lighting popping up over here.
And for the Nightmare Fuel stage, you can see they've added a bunch more lighting there. More lighting is right there, like lights pointing at the audience. As we told you, Nightmare Fuel is coming back. There's a description now for the show. It'll be called Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream. Show that sparked your darkest dreams has reignited. Let your nightmares burn out of control as the pyro and aerial performers fire up to the beat of metal and electronica. I really hope maybe some of the performers have cool prosthetics on or something like that, creating more like different creatures maybe out there. I hope it's different magic tricks. I'm hoping they really switch it up this year, kind of blow it out of the water like they did the first year. While we're here, let's talk again about one of the other houses. Stranger Things 4. Try to escape the curse of Vecna. You'll need your squad to resist Vecna's gruesome curse like 11. Now's your chance to stop him once and for all as you take on the scariest season of Stranger Things yet. We'll also talk about The Last of Us real quick. So The Last of Us house is coming based off the video game. Step into the world of The Last of Us. You and your squad will encounter the haunting and overgrown world of the video game in a brand new, terrifying way. Stay silent if you want to survive the multitude of clickers, hunters, and more. Now, I believe these houses are going to be kind of based in the Pittsburgh part of the video game. That's what I know is happening in Hollywood, so I'm guessing it's probably the same thing here.
Now we had some more lights pop up on the truss work here in the Wizarding World.
And now, it was not officially announced yet from the Universal press release, but we will be having the Death Eaters here in the Wizarding World for HHN.
We're heading over to Pier 41 right now. They have the truss work out here, but they've added these massive speakers right here. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a bar. And then this truss work has not moved. It's just kind of stayed here. They've added an electrical box right there. They had tables and chairs over here, but it looks like they've removed them. Nothing with this truss work. They're gonna build a bar probably right here.
Now we did get some bar announcements. You gotta have alcohol to have the full enjoyment of HHN. So first off, they're gonna have kind of a scavenger hunt that's gonna be happening. It's gonna be the Universal Monsters Gallery of Legends. Go on a photo hunt to find 7 different Universal Monster photo opportunities waiting for you in 7 different Universal Orlando hotel lobbies. So it's kind of like the Scarecrow Stalk, but at the hotel. It's like a scavenger hunt to find all the different Universal monsters. I will be doing it, and I cannot wait. And there's also going to be the Spooky Swizzle Lounge at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Get a taste of Halloween in this festively themed lounge featuring Halloween-themed specialty drinks. But there's more than one bar. There's 2. There's also going to be the Spooky Sunset Lounge, Universal's Endless Summer Resort at Dockside. Get a drink in the spirit of Halloween in this festively themed lounge. A tropical vibe featuring pineapple jack-o'-lanterns and Halloween-themed drinks. And talking about Universal Studios Resort, they always do a special offering at Cabana Bay. So this year it's going to be Chucky. It's going to be called Chucky's Twisted Playground. You can run, but you can't hide. Keep the screams going at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Pose for photos at Chucky's Twisted Playground, featuring photo illusion experience based on the USA and sci-fi TV series. Features 5 uniquely scary photo opportunities. Chucky's Twisted Playground is exclusive to guests of any Universal Orlando Resort hotel. So that's awesome. So if you are staying at any resort on property, you can just bring kind of like, I believe, your hotel key card, and they will let you into the photo op. What I think is happening here, it's gonna be a bar, but it's gonna be the Peacock themed bar. It says, new this year, Peacock's Halloween Horror Bar will feature themed libations within an ominous nightclub vibe, photo opportunities, and more. So I wonder if this is maybe where the Megan little meet and greet dance thing will probably be, in like this little Peacock bar area. That's why I think there's the speakers and the light and all this truss work to kind of make that spooky nightclub vibe. So I think this is where the Peacock bar is gonna go. There's a wild rumor that I heard, but David S. Pumpkins from SNL, the Tom Hanks Halloween icon, might pop up. Let's go off to the next scare zone. I hope you guys are enjoying the little updates and everything.
So again, nothing really new happening right here, but I can see it being perfect, right? You buy your drinks and then the little show could happen like right here, or maybe right over there.
On August 15th is when the annual pass holder menu starts. We will be covering all the different menu options throughout all the theme park for you guys, let you know what is good and what's bad.
Now we're heading into the San Francisco scare zone. You can see they've set up more electrical boxes right down there to power all the new lights. This little food cart stand is still under construction, but they have a little temporary one selling turkey legs and churros right there.
For this scare zone here in San Francisco, it's gonna be Shipyard 32, Horrors Unhinged. Enter a 1940 San Francisco shipping yard full of mysterious crates and cages bearing Dr. Oddfellow's symbol. Beware, his nightmarish oddities have now escaped, spreading fear and chaos in their wake. This is gonna be what I was told is kind of like sirens that are gonna be in this little area, but I'm sure there's gonna be other spooky different creatures that he's collected. He's trying to ship in his circus.
You can see a bunch of power cables going into this truss work. Nothing new with kind of the weird bent truss work. We got these giant shipping crates over here. It looks like some old blood or sludge. We come around here, it's going to be opened. Fog or something, or maybe a character might be popping out of there. And then no details yet on these shipping crates. I'm sure we'll get stenciling of different names and numbers with little Easter eggs on them. They finally have the signs out. Pardon our dust. We're in the process of transforming our park for Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Night, the nation's premier Halloween event. Yeah, we got that weird bent truss work and then these like shipping crates. And then I have no idea what is tarped up right here. And then on this truss work, they've added speakers. So all the trusses now have massive speakers on them. It's been confirmed that there's no nighttime water show for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Only the Nightmare Fuel show, and then kind of the Vampire Summer 69 is, I think, got a bigger budget for that little stage show that's happening. It looks like they've continued and they've replaced all of the wood here now. Starbucks is still under refurb right now.
Now the next scare zone in New York is gonna be the Vamp 69 Summer of Blood at a 60s music fest in a small New York town. You'll jam to popular bands with fellow concert goers until Dr. Oddfellow unleashes vicious vampires on the audience. They are out for your blood. So they got a bunch of stuff out. They're building this scare zone pretty quick.
We got a fog machine out here. The sign up, then we can see that same kind of a hippie design right there from the 70s. I'm guessing this would be kind of a little area where they'll some like dead bodies or people being eaten. That's what they normally do when things are like tarped up and covered up. But yeah, you can kind of see the artwork right there on the side. It's kind of the same little building setup, and then they have a fog machine right down there.
All right, so we have this giant camera kind of filming the show that's gonna be happening. Then we come over, they've added a bunch more stuff to the stage. Music Fest 69, I'm digging all the artwork. The whole backdrop is new, and then they have Dr. Oddfellow's symbol. We'll talk about how each scare zone will have that symbol connecting the story together. They have some tie-dye cloths. Looks like a drum set right there. Some little drums or bongos with flowers on them. Over here we kind of have a 70s guitar. I'm loving the detail even on the guitar strap. Some knocked over chairs and a guitar right there. So let's do a quick little montage showing everything off.
Again, we talked about last time how it's confirmed that the tribute store is coming back here to New York City.
The description for the tribute store is going to be: guests can enter a mysterious New York comic book shop and experience the tribute of terror by stepping into the pages of this original terrifying horror comic. I cannot wait. Hype level is like up here. It's through the roof for the Halloween Hornets tribute store. They always go so hard with them. So the tribute store will be opening for annual pass holders on August 30th and then to the general public on September 1st, opening day for Halloween Hornets 2023.
They've moved out the little queue area. This is going to be where the bar is and the extended queue for Transformers. They always have a bar here every year. But then they've added, again, lighting every like 5 feet above all the buildings. This is where all the little food booths are going to be.
Let's go over to Islands of Adventure, go up to All Halsey Boutique. We're going to talk about what's coming for the Red Coconut Club, and then also some more of the houses for you guys.
Now the app for Villainscon is officially out, so you can start earning points and link it to your blaster. But we have an opening date. Opening date is going to be August 11th for Villainscon. See, there's a bunch of lighting that's been set up. I think maybe the scare zone will probably go all the way through Minions and Illumination Avenue, because they have all the lighting for it up there. Still a technical rehearsal, but it's only a 25-minute wait. So if you want to go ride the ride, it's not too long of a wait. Now, will anything ever replace the Blue Man Group? It's a giant building.
Let's talk about two more of the houses coming to Halloween Horror Nights. We have the Chucky House, be Chucky Ultimate Kill Count. Chucky's back for even more carnage. Chucky, the serial killer doll, back for a new gore fest. He's hijacked his own haunted house with all kinds of bloody hijinks. You and your friends must try to survive. Ultimate Kill Count. So I believe it's kind of based off the show, but the show is kind of a continuation of all the movies, so it's kind of like you have to watch all the movies and the show to probably understand the Easter eggs in there. Then we also have the Universal Monsters house. So it's be Universal Monsters Unmasked. 4 Universal Monsters, 1 new nightmare. Descend into the Paris catacombs where you and your squad will face a new horde of monsters. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the Phantom of the Opera, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and the Invisible Man. Now, this house is gonna be awesome. We saw at the panel at Midsummer a lot of the concept art, so I'll be showing that to you guys later this week. The monster design for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde looks amazing. I cannot wait. And then we also have Dr. Oddfellow's Twisted Origins. This is gonna be kind of the icon house of the year. So it's gonna be your soul is a price he's willing to pay. You won't be able to resist going inside Dr. Oddfellow's menacing entourage of twisted oddities, but the price for you and your friends is steep. The cost of your souls to feed his immortal power. We did get to kind of see a photo of how it's gonna look. The team that does the HHN and Universal Studios podcast was able to take a photo, so we kind of know what the front of the little facade when you first walk in is gonna look like within the house. Now there's a special preseason kind of food HHN offering happening. It's gonna be the Halloween Horror Nights Taste of Terror dining. Get your first bite of fright with an all-you-can-care-to-enjoy preview of select Halloween Horror Nights drinks and food before the event season starts. It starts on August 10th. Theme park admission required, not included. It's like 2 hours long. It's all you can eat and drink of sample size HHN food. The price is $160. You add on tax, it was $170. We will be reviewing it. 2 hours, that's all it is. I don't believe there's any characters. You get 1 free photo and like a Blinky Blake cup. We're gonna do the whole coverage for you guys, but $170 is insane. I hope it's worth it. I hope Dr. Oddfellow makes a surprise appearance or something. $170 is like more than an Announce a Scary ticket, more than an HHN ticket, almost the same price as the Rush of Fear Pass for September. The price is insane. We'll see if it's worth it or not.
The little stand that used to be right here is gone. Remember they sold like the jewelry? It's just disappeared. There's Mythos. We're heading to the All Hallows Eve boutique now.
Now here we are, the All Hallows Eve boutique. Now in the tribute store, they always put Easter eggs for what's coming next. So as you know, like in the current tribute store for Jurassic, they did a little Easter egg for comic book shop that's coming to New York. See if there's anything that they put in here.
Stage 13, Monstergram pictures. Frankenstein's hands have been moved back around to the correct placement. So we talked about this when it first opened with the new refurb, how this was kind of a giant nod to the Red Coconut Club. Well, I believe this is what's happening. So we got Revenge of the Red Planet, and then we have the Red Coconut right there for the Red Coconut Club. It'll become the Dead Coconut Club. It's been announced that the Dead Coconut Club is coming back, so it says coming soon. So I think we're going to continue the story of Revenge of the Red Planet with kind of the film set to the Dead Coconut Club, because they put the poster everywhere. Monstergram pictures. Cannot wait to see what they pull off. They also have the Exorcist shirts here in the All Hallows Eve boutique.
All right, so this is the description for the Dead Coconut Club that's coming. Guests can enjoy a drink at the Red Coconut Club, as it will once again transform to the Dead Coconut Club, dotting a new theme and menu. So we'll have new drinks. One of the big highlights of last year is the Dead Coconut Club. It was a must-do during your HHN experience. Now another house is going to be Yeti Campground Kills. Yeti or not, here they come. You and your friends are about to venture into the 1950s campground overrun by huge menacing Yetis who rip apart anyone who gets in their way. You must flee to the Ranger Tower to escape. So it's going to be kind of a continuing story probably from the Yeti house that we had a couple years ago, and also connecting to Dr. Oddfellow.
Now they have all the Dueling Dragons merchandise here from the ride,
But we will be getting new Dueling Dragons merchandise for HHN. So the description for the house is going to be Dueling Dragons, choose thy fate. No matter who you choose, you lose. 2 warlocks of great power were turned into dragons after trying to take Merlin's spellbook. Now you and your friends are caught in their epic battle. You must choose a path and a victor. So I believe there's going to be 2 different kind of ways to go within the house, kind of like the ride. You could either pick like the blue way or the red way, right? Which pill are you going to take? The Universal Studios kind of podcast team posted another photo inside the house of the Dueling Dragons house. So it looks like they recreated the same gate from the original queue. You're just be kind of like walking through the queue. If you remember the queue, it's kind of terrifying. They're like melted nights and everything. Now a lot of you guys have been wondering what's going on with the nighttime show for Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood. But as we know, the Jabberwockies are not coming back because the whole soundstage has been removed. I was kind of saying that Slaughter World might be coming back. I heard like a pretty good rumor that Slaughter World is coming back, but it's going to be like a Purge themed Water World, Slaughter World happening at Universal Studios Hollywood for HHN.
and this is going to be the Red Coconut Club, where the Dead Coconut Club is going to be. Those new lights have been put up right there. We can kind of see inside. There's not too much construction work happening. It'll probably happen in the next couple weeks, because I believe it's the same team that does the tribute store also does the Dead Coconut Club. So they got to finish the tribute store first, then they'll open the Dead Coconut Club.
Let's go back to the family room now.
Okay, now guys, we're back at home. Before we go over the last final 2 houses, let's do a quick little rundown, right? So we have 5 scare zones, 6 if you include the Death Eaters. I think it's just JK who rallied. The way she has to have things worded within Universal Studios, I don't think it can be like technically part of Halloween Horror Nights. And then we have Nightmare Fuel as the stage show. Then we have so many bars, so many food offerings. There's just gonna be so much happening for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Don't worry, I will cover it all for you guys. You guys are kind of like freaking out. I haven't posted in like 5 days. We filmed 5 videos in 5 days in California, so there's plenty of stuff coming. All right, so let's go over the last 2 houses. We have The Darkest Deal. Fame is fleeting. Fear is forever. Blues musician Pine Straw Spruce will have to face the music after meeting the Collector and trading his soul for musical glory. You and your squad learn the terrible price of fame. The last and final house, the 10th house, is gonna be Blood Moon Dark Offerings. In a colonial era village, moon worshippers witness a blood moon at their fall festival. They take it as a sign to hunt down any non-followers, including you and your Scream Squad. Why'd they have to put Scream Squad in there? No one actually says Scream Squad. They gotta go with something new. Now, during the month of August, we're gonna be, we're not daily vlogging, but I'm gonna produce 20 videos, if not more, every other day. Some videos might be back to back. Some videos might have a day or 2 in between. Like the busiest month for me, so there'll be so much content coming your guys' way. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
We love the family.
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things Universal Studios and Halloween Horror Nights 2023. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
An exclusive.
What time is it, Doc?
It's time for you to look at that thing on the end of your wrist there. It's called a watch.